Wednesday. It's Mark Pires. What the frick? I got this in the background, Joanne! Day 1,507 in a row, and there's never a surprise around the corner, is there? You know, Joanne, why am I late today? Supposed to go on 54 minutes ago. Why? Well, I was trying to see if I could put all of the words at the bottom of this celebrity rap craziness that we're about to watch. Now, this is not the piece of content that will be released. That I'm still working on. That will have all the lyrics in the bottom. You're going to want to see that because it's just funnier when you see all these things that are being improvised in real time. So I will get that together for you when I actually release the piece of content, which will be sometime, maybe this week or next week. Probably this week. We do have a song on Friday, every Friday at 5, so please make sure you are joining us on Fridays at 5. I think that's something we should start to make sure is a weekly tradition. Every Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, new song. Anonymous, how are you? So good to see you. S-Coop in the house, Virginia, and Random Frog from the top, a creepin'. Guys, I would love to play the song Creep for you. We'll have to do that at some point. Guitar, still no string. But it's okay, we have some comedy/music for you tonight. And possibly, I've been editing also the crazy thing we did last night with Sensei Randai. So we may have to see a little bit of that. That was so much fun. I've been cutting it, doing the zoom ins, zoom outs. And I got a little disappointed with that end scene we didn't get to finish fully. So I'm not sure. We may have to do something with that later on. But how's everybody doing out there? You excited for a little rap battle? Warren Thistle in the house? Looking for a rap battle, who's in it? Let's see, who's on the front cover? Look at that. It looks like Donald J. Trump and what? My Aunt Judy told me I could win, and apparently did. And then, of course, going from right to left, we might as well. Wow, Christopher Walken, come down the show. Have a good time, of course. Okay, Scarface, you tell me one day, you come down to Bryson Jejo, okay, mate? Okay. Of course, you're going to go down and have a good time. Check it out, John Wilson. We're doing it. Go out, do a rap battle. We're going to do it. Give me a microphone. We're going to check you out from the left side. Go to the right. You're going to do it. What are you doing over there, guy? Check it out. Of course, you're going to do it. I'm Dr. Evil. I'm going to win. I'm the greatest of all time. Number 2. Where's my microphone? Guys, that's what happens. Zabrowski! So many perfect ways to spend your days. It hit me. Oh, there's something to live for, yeah. There's something to die for, yeah. Give me something to live for, yeah. There's something to die for, yeah. There's something to live for. Matt Zabrowski. That's your cue to do you. Rippity you. Zabrowski jumped it. I was trying to give you a proper intro. 7.4. No, that's on you, Zabrowski. I'm here doing it. You're gonna go over there and disrespect us with jumping on top of the intro? That's on you, Zabrowski. So, guys, we have a rap battle for you. I did this a couple nights ago. We were writing a song, and it led us in a new direction. Sometimes they're worth cutting and dropping. I hope this is one of those that you enjoy. We're going to play it. I want to get to it right away. And it is late. I should have had this on earlier. And like I said, I got 10 minutes into this thing. It's like all in because there's a stop and then it comes back on. It's like all in about 12 minutes, okay? I could have gotten through it and we go live at 11:10, 11:15, 11:20 by the time this thing plays. But it's almost better that you watch this one and the next time you come back to see the final version. But without further ado, this is called Celebrity Rap Battle or something like that. I don't even know what I called it. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to give you the link because you guys know how I do. Although, no, I'm not going to. I'm not going to because this is not going to be the final link. This is just for today. I'm going to put the new one out and I'll give you guys that link when we play it again and when we release it. Virginia, how are you? Pamela Swan, how are you? Yeah, Joanne's wheezing. Doing it. This is the Celebrity Rap Battle by Menon. Wow! Guys, you come down, do a show, hanging out, Christopher Walken, of course, it's Monday night. You're there, hanging out with your friends. You're like, wow, it's Christopher Walken. It's crazy. Donald J. Trump and Joe Biden. It's a trio circus here on the show. We do it every night, 1,505 days in a row. Where you been? We keep you from the program. Why? Because we have a good time, of course. Of course we have a good time, but no, Melania, don't go near the gold toilet. What? Huh? Can I go near the gold toilet tunnel? I gotta poop-a-doop again. No, Joe, you have to go in your triple diaper again. You know the rules. Sleepy poopy pants. Yep, sleepy poopy pants, yeah. I'll tell you who we need right now. And you guys would be like, we don't need him. Why would we need him? Are you freaking kidding me? Sleeps over Joe? You think he's gonna do a good job? Could have turned this country into a freaking pit. It's a cesspool as it is. Could I have a nuclear bomb dropped on the freaking surface? Cause you know that Sleeps Over Joe is the worst president in the world. But I'm here, down at Mar-a-Lago. Yes, I'm getting down with the big league. With Melania, yes. Oh, what's Barron doing? He's 9'4". Yeah, he's so tall. People want to do a story at him. Yeah, he can't walk through a freaking door anymore. He's gotta bend over. Oh, you're gonna hurt your head. You're gonna bend over, hurt your back. Oh, yo, Melania, don't go near the gold toilet. What? Huh? What? My Aunt Judy told me to come down. Do a little rhyme. I said I don't have any time. I gotta poop in a triple diaper. I got 9 in my pocket today. Ooh, it's gross, I know, but I got nowhere to put them. Cause Joe, I don't know what to call her anymore. I took a little naparoo today in the Oval Office. I do it every freaking 5 minutes. I got a Guinness World Record for taking naps in the Oval. I'm doing it right now. Sleepy poopy pants. Wake up. Yo, what are you doing? You pooping in your pants again? Yep, we gotta try to see if we can defend the world, yo. And you're there, just doing a little poopy doopy, yeah, and you're going, what? Yo, oh, Kabbalah Chameleon. What are you doing over there? Are you freaking kidding me with your stupid cackles? Okay, winning big league here at Mar-a-Lago. What? No, Melania, don't go near the gold toilet. I said don't go near the gold toilet, no. If you're Melania, you can go near it, no. Cause Barron is just trying to get through the door, but he can't cause he's 9'4", yeah. He's crazy, yeah, tallest thing I ever see, yeah. It's like he's some sort of creature from the Blue Lagoon. Who's the Black Lagoon? What are we talking about over here, Joanne? No, Joanne, it's not racist. It's either blue or black. What are we talking about over here, Joanne? Stop wheezing. Wheezy McGee, yep, the Wheezy McGee. Yep, she's back there. Yep, Wheezy McGee. Yep. No, Melania, you're not a Wheezy McGee. I'm talking about Joanne. She's back there with her stupid wheeze. No, Joanne, not talking about you. A different Joanne. No, I had my Three's Company schmoothie today, Joanne. It's quite delicious. No, Joanne, I'm quite sure I don't have any on my nose. And I don't have a milk mustache. Joanne! Got my smoothie over here. Yep, smoothie over there. Yep, Joanne's, yep, she's wheezing over there. You know we do it like we do it every night. We do it, yes, you know we're through it when we get to it. Yeah, bringing TikTok back into it. Yeah. You know, Donald J Trump winning big league. Yep, down here at Mar-a-Lago. Yep, we're gonna get to it. I'm gonna see if you wanna go out to play 18 holes with me and Melania. No, Melania, don't go near the gold toilet. Okay, I told you. You come down to do the frickin' show. Good time. You tell me one time. One time, you know? Okay, I down here at Donald J. Trump. I down here at Joe Biden. I do the poopa-doop in his diaper. What are we talking about? Okay, I told you, one time. You tell me one time. Okay, look, I'm not doing Scarface. I'm doing Donald J. Trump, a winning big league. Yeah, Melania's over there. She's near the gold toilet. No, Melania, don't even look at the gold toilet. Because when you look, you gaze. And when you gaze, you can smelt my gold toilet. Whoever smelt it, dealt it, Melania. Winning big league. Alrighty then. Fire Marshal Bill. Guys, we do everybody. Except Jim Carrey. Now, Jim Carrey doesn't do Jim Carrey anymore, but he used to do it. You know, and he used to be like, excuse me, your balls are showing. Bang, biggity boo, yep, you know we're gonna do what we do, yep, we get into it every night, yep, we got to flow, got to go, yep, we're going to rhyme and gonna come up with another impression in real time. Who do we got, Joanne? Of course, we're gonna do somebody else. Joe Wilson, going down, gonna have a good time. Joe Zoolander, gonna go out, being an innocent bystander. We're talking about Owen Wilson, gonna do it. What are you doing? Coming down and have a good time. Donald J. Trump is coming down too. What are you doing? Of course, Donald J. Trump winning big league of rapping in real time here on TikTok. Yep, you know we're gonna rock. Yep, gonna win the big league. Yep. Oh, Melania, don't go near the gold toilet. No, you can't do it. Cause I have to do a poop-a-doop into it. Yep. Oh, goodness. Huh, what? My Aunt Judy told me to go down there, but I got a triple diaper to put on. I can't put on one ply. I gotta put two ply in a triple diaper ply. You know I'll sleep sofa Joe. I gotta go into the Oval and take another naparoo, don't you know? Of course you do, Joe. You're a frickin' pooper. Sleepy poopy pants. Yep, they call him Sleep Sofa Joe. They call him Joey Futon. They call him Bumbling Biden, you know, cause he know he can't say anything anymore. And they say that is some sort of stutter that he never had before. Now they're like, no, he has a stutter. No, you're like, he's just a freaking moron. Are you kidding? Winning big league, Donald J. Trump. Have a good time. You're here. I'm there. Together. We're doing it. You go. You put on your pants one leg at a time when you do it. I make gold records. Wow! Guys, need more cowbell. Joanne, you get the cowbell? Can you do no one near Zoolander? When you try to do anybody but Donald J. Trump, you're not winning big league. I'm here with Melania down in Mar-a-Lago. I shot a 64 today, 18 holes, winning big league. Joe Biden, how did you do? What are you doing back at the Oval? What tunnel? I pooped in my triple diaper today. You know, this is why no one knows who I am after 1,505 days in a row. Because we continue to do silly things like this with Donald J. Trump and Joe Sleepy Poopy Pants sleeps over Joe bubbling Biden. Don't you know? Yes, he took a poop. That's a double diaper. It's a triple diaper now, don't you know? Melania, don't go near the gold toilet. Where's Barrett? Is he sleeping? It's 11:47. Wake him up, spray some freaking water in his face. I'm doing a show. I'm rapping, don't you know? Coming down, doing it. Oh, Dr. Evil. Oh, yes, I'm going to take over the world. I wonder if Dr. Evil can rap. Dr. Evil took lessons from Tupac Shakur before I had him taken out by sharks with freaking laser beams on their heads. Look, he thought he could rap better than Dr. Evil. Let's get into it. Look, I'm getting down with you. Yes, you know it's Dr. Evil. I'm gonna take over the world. Yep, go. Oh, number two, can you do me a favor? See if you can get, I don't know, like somebody on the evil monitor who's gonna give me a problem. Whatever you need, Dr. Evil. Number two's gonna get them on the line. I'm gonna do it in real time. Yep, I'm gonna see if I can get the freaking sharks with the freaking laser beams on their head. Gonna shoot them in the head. Dr. Evil, it's Austin Pires. It's Austin Pires! That's right, I forgot about that. We could do that. I can't get to the freaking smoothie, Joanne! pretty sure I don't have any smoothie on my face, Joanne. Joanne. She thinks she knows best. Go! Joanne! Joanne got it right again, yep. She's getting it right twice in one show. Yep, but sleep so for Joe. He's in the Oval. Yes, he's pooping in his pants. And you know he's taking a dumperoo. That's what he does best. Wow, guys, you come down Monday night. It's tight, you know. You're out of sight. Yeah, you're gonna do it. Not like you out in the fields with your friends. You get the gold watch. You give it to your friend Butch. Butch, your great-granddaddy. You met a wingman named Wanaki. Wanaki, a guy you never met before. This guy, wingman, he took the friggin' watch. He shoved it up his ass. He wore that hunk of metal up his ass for 3 years. Died dysentery giving a watch. Wow, Butch. Giving a watch. No. Christopher Walken, talking, getting down, you know, squawking like a bee in the middle of the jungle. Yeah, Christopher Walken. You can, you talk the talk. Can you walk the walk? Oh! Man, wedding crashes. Owen Wilson, of course, there with Owen Wilson. We're having a good time doing it. What are we talking to me? We're doing. Oh! All right, guys, I think we've had enough of this, dude. Wow, holy cow, Joanne. Joanne, wake up back there! Wheezing? You know, I thought you were jamming out because the wheeze got louder. But it's just that you're sleeping on the job. We're in the middle of it doing it. And you're back there doing a wheezeroo! Wheezy McGee, yep, the Wheezy McGee, yep. Joanne's back in the room, yep. She know she's Wheezy McGee, yep. She knows she doing what she doing, yeah. She doing what she should be doing, yep. She should be getting the file cabinet out, get the Zabrowski file, yep. You know she's gonna get the check, she's gonna write it out to Zabrowski, cause she knows he's on his way out the door, yep. To get back to New York, come back tomorrow, yeah, for another show, yeah. 1,506 days in a row for a woo, you know. Hot air balloon carditis, yeah. She floating away. Poor Joanne, she's on her way. It's okay, Joanne. You're not real anyway. Sleeping and wheezing and doing it all on the job, yeah. Yes, she's doing it on the job, winning big leagues, sleepy, poopy beds, yep, you know. Joanne, I think we did it. We did enough. We're live improv silliness. Oh, man. I think it's hard for me to say what my favorite parts are, but it's long. I mean, that's the thing. It's long, but it's just because it moves throughout lots of characters. I'm thinking I could probably cut a bunch of the Trump out because there's a lot of Trump and just do it and cut it down because Joanne is real. Joanne, they're bringing you to life. She's back there doing a week, bringing her to life, you know? It's like, you know, she thinks that if she really wants to be, she can. All right there, freaking Pinocchio. You know? Geppetto. I'm Geppetto. I'm going to just freaking bring Joanne to life. Raggedy Ann style, you know. Joanne, you just can't tell any friggin' lies. You know, when you do, your heart gets bigger. Humongocarditis. Gigantocarditis. It just grows with your lies. That's on you, Joanne. That's on you. Right, guys? I mean, we're here. We're in the middle of it. She's wheezing, wants to become a real boy, you know, 2023. And then we're just thinking, perhaps, you know, maybe Joanne, because with that wheeze, I don't think the ladies want you. Oh, you want to transition? Go ahead, Dad. You go. Joanne, I think the guys are looking for your softball team, you know, post 22. You can't do a college deal, you know. Not far along. You got to get further along on those hormones. Joanne. Joanne, when they decided to cast you in the newest version of Pinocchio, but again, Pinocchio's nose doesn't grow, heart expands. They had to find a way to start talking about the Mayo car, just bring it into, mainstream. Oh, it's not a big deal. It's been around forever. That whole gag. Was that no, Joanne? I know you fell for that gag. I'm just saying that old gag, And then you're like going along for the ride. Number 9. Which one are we doing? No, I don't know. I'm just saying when you're here and you got it going, the heartbeat's really going, Joanne, we were thinking about hooking you up to see if we could generate electricity. With like the water, just as like when water rushes, you get electricity. I'm thinking with that freaking heartbeat, we could get some sort of electricity. And perhaps, Joanne, you can save a life, No, not yours. I mean, like somebody else out there who's cold tonight, and you just generated heat for them. Oh, yeah, no, theoretically, we could, body heat. We could just drop you off there, take crane you. Dropping you, I think they have to actually drop you, though. I don't think they could place you. I'm not sure they can carry the tonnage, But if they did, that would be nice, You just may have to be ready for a freaking hard fall, and like wherever you land, you land. That's your freaking place of existence at that point. Well, Joanne, we'll just throw you a microphone, and every once in a while, I'll just turn up the, I'll just turn up the volume, so we could say, guys, look, she's still doing it. Oh, that's right. Joanne reminded me. We don't need a microphone. We could place her 7 freaking blocks away, and you'll hear it. That wheeze. It's almost like a slight earthquake. Got a call from, Ron, EMA. It's like, Mark, you got a serious 1.3 over there. It's happening. It's like, it seems to be like murmuring every 5 seconds. I think that's Joanne wheezing. Ron, Ron Emergency Management Associates. And when Ron got that information, that the real true source of the 1.3 was Joanne's old Weezeroo, he got 1 billion views on that video, I think, because he was the one who figured it out, through, of course, Joanne. 2 + 2 = 4. Ron just did the friggin' math, Some people are like, how do you get the math? You grab a freaking pen and paper, you do the math. One carried over the 2, and then you know what I'm saying, And then you're there. Freaking Pythagoras, When you're doing the theorem, like some people don't want to go and do the Pythagorean theorem. You're just like, I don't want to do it. Whatever, that's on you, because if you want to figure out, the way, the truth, and the life, that you need Pythagorean, it's just math, The cosmos, Joanne, it's all decipherable through mathematics. I did it. I was just one day doing a freaking Goodwill Hunting. I'm on the wall, just writing with a freaking marker. I didn't realize it was a Sharpie, and I couldn't get it off afterwards. That was my bad. I had to pull the sheetrock. Call the guy. Hey, can you come in and just replace that entire wall? He's like, what the f- is that? What did you do over here? Goodwill Hunting, They called him the best, all over the world. They're like, look, we know you know math better than anybody. You were that guy in a cave who just knew it, Can you come and check on this theorem that was placed on a wall here before it's ripped down? Because, wifey was upset. Yeah, the wall is all of a sudden looks like hieroglyphics. What is that over there? XYX27497? Yeah, that was Elon Musk's newest kid. But they were doing, it's on the wall. They come and they sent in Robin Williams, his friend, the guy, Sigurd Nervin. He came in and he was a bit of a cocky jerk, because he won the, the Bells Award. Yeah, you got it because you did a math problem. You come in, look at the one I put on the sheetrock here in permanent marker. He sat back for like 2 minutes and he's like, yes, this is this genius work. I know. Yeah, when you're there and you're doing it. Because you just knew Pythagorean theorem, and all of a sudden, got it, For some people, it's just math is easy, Some people, they just are like, I'm going to just create a quantum theorem right now, So people are all just trying to wrap their friggin' heads around it, They took the sheetrock wall, and it's in the museum now, You could go there, view it, You're not going to understand it, though, I'm sorry about that. I don't mean to make you feel like lesser, But when you're the math genius, John Nash, and you're there doing it, laying it out. Einstein just like thinks to himself, like, one day there's going to be a guy who lays it all out on a freaking piece of sheetrock and permanent marker. Because back then they didn't have the dry erase, so he just thought it would be permanent no matter what. It wasn't like he was telling the future. He knew there was permanent markers. He didn't know they had dry erase yet. They didn't have that invented at that time. So Einstein's like, someone's going to do a friggin' permanent marker on the sheetrock. Just like, intuited all of the information onto the wall. And also the theory of life was there too, and that was absolutely concrete, proofed into, you can go look it up right now. Hold on. Yeah, see right there. Creator of everything and the answers to life all in one paper, really. It was a theorem. It's unfortunately as long as Joanne's heart is big, and that's just something you're going to have to figure out how to get through and understand, You just don't have the depth of knowledge and, life experience to understand the inner workings of what the frig I put on that wall, but you should still look at it. It's still pretty cool. You can take a picture in front of it and be like, what up? You do a what up picture, you send it in here. The dude is the thumbnail of the show for a week, We did that the other day, right, Joanne? We did it with your thumb because we couldn't, but nobody wants to see Joanne. I'm thinking one of these days, though, Joanne, we're going to actually just have to show you off, because I think it's in a way, I feel kind of, like I'm doing it to protect Joanne. I don't want her out on the streets. And then people are just walking by going, doing the Weezeroo to Joanne. That ain't right. I know you guys. I know you got good hearts. But I'm sure if you saw Joanne on the street, you're just going to, bullhorn it. I told you to make sure you have a bullhorn in the car. It wasn't for the Joanne deal, but I know you'll use it for that. Joanne! Guys, look, it's Weezy McGee! I know you. What's that? No, Joanne, I'm not giving them the idea. I'm just saying that I know they'll do it, You guys, you're so bad, Joanne, this is all them. It's in the chat. They're all wanting to just kind of, I think they just really think you're the worst and that you destroy the show on a daily. And I think they'd prefer if you just, I don't know, stop wheezing so much. Right? Ah, goodness. Guys, how much content can we create about, Joanne? Really? Really, Joanne, you create it yourself. Again, on you. She comes in with an attitude, too. Where's the freaking porta potty again? You don't know where it is after all these freaking years? Joanne, down in the rain. Forgot when I mentioned it. She has to go do a double-decker. Yeah. Second door, Joanne. I heard you open up the first door. I put the chimes on. So I know when you're trying to go in to take a poop in my toilet. Joanne, turn on the Turbo Express exhaust 9462 and dial it in on Kill the Neighbor. Thanks. You don't expect to have to go there, that freaking neighbor, Like, I could have just sent it out into the cosmos, into the atmosphere, because there's a way to do it. You can generate enough force with what the freak she's doing back there, yay, and send it straight up. But no, I'm leaving it on the neighbors. Freaking Chernobyl. We have a Chernobyl situation here. Guys, did you hear about what's going on in Ohio? They said it's like a Chernobyl deal. That ain't right. And all of our food, all of our water comes from there. Think about that. It wasn't planned. Everything's planned. This entire freaking thing is going down exactly like they want it to. It's all meant to look like an accident. Everything is an accident, isn't it? Oh, look up, guys. There's UFOs. We shot them down. You shot down UFOs? Yeah, okay. You shot down some freaking floating thing in the sky. That's about all you could shoot down. You're throwing freaking stones, my friend. Throwing stones. If you think you can actually hit something that we've seen move in the sky the way it moves. I got it, guys. I put a tracker on it. You did? Until I went freaking, cloaked. It's just like, where did it go? I was in there and it was gone. Or it opened up a freaking, a portal and went through it. I think a guy shot it out of the sky. You did? Yes. We have that capability to take down UFOs. 3 of them. 3 days in a row. Oh, by the way, guys, the Snepshmeen files are being released. So let's look up at the sky. Let's look up there. The Schnepstein's files. What are those? The guy who killed us? Yeah, he did. All the cameras just happened to be off that day. And the bodyguards that were meant to protect that person in that exact location just happened to not be there. Bang, biggity boo, Joanne. Everything's happening the way they want it to, And now we're dealing with Vladimir Putin. And I'm going to have to go nuclear war. And this is going to be bad. Yes. And the thing is, I don't know if this is real. But do you guys remember there's these video files, and I think they're probably fake, but it's meant to be some alien interview, and this alien, after being tortured, is sharing information. They said, in about a half a century, there will be a nuclear war that will lead to. He's basically saying that I'm an ancestor of you guys, and we're like, what? And this is something I had a theory about. I had a theory about this a very, very long time ago, and I thought it'd be a great movie. But all the stuff we're seeing, all of the aliens, all the aircraft, all of these different things are just us from the future. And it's just us from a different period of time, and we're revisiting. We're coming back. And that is somewhat scary, because that means they lived in a whole different period of time. But it's not like it's necessarily, and it could still be the other thing, but it's not like it's necessarily coming from there. I think it's coming from here. And these beings, or whatever they are, could just be an advanced form of us after some sort of nuclear, proliferation across the planet. And the way that it was explained by this guy, he's like, some weak male ruler will be in charge about a half century from now, and they will basically allow the dogma of the time in society's breakdown dictate a nuclear war. And they were like, what do you mean? And they were like, tell us, is the guy alive right now? And he was like, yeah, no, he's alive. And he was like, well, tell us who it is and we'll kill him. Like, well, his name has been erased from the historic record, so nobody can do anything like that. And so the guy's like, tell me more about it. And he's like, well, he's going to release it, and it's going to release it on his own country. And he's like, what? He's going to release it here? And he's like, yeah, it's going to be released in the United States. And he said, he said, what can we do to stop it? And he said, don't allow dogma to take over. Says, oh, you got to see this video. It's crazy. You guys have seen this, right? And I don't know. It's maybe completely fake. I'm wondering if I could find it real quick and throw it on for us. Let's see. We're going to roll over here into the... Okay. So this is called Alien Interview. Okay. Let's just go and see what comes up when I pop on this. I'm going to pull you guys in with me, okay? Let's do something. Joanne, can you do me a favor and pop everybody on the screen? Do like a screen grab thing where, everybody's on and we're window capturing it? Joanne, wake up back there. What the freaking heck? I'm here doing a show. Now, Joanne, now I'm seeing like everything, but like I'm not on the screen and like, oh. Thank you, Joanne. Sometimes she does it right. It just takes her a minute. So what we're going to do, hold on, Amana. Let's see, we're going to move this here. Let's make this a little bigger. There we go. And, okay, so here we are. We're looking at whatever the freak we're looking at here. And it looks like the UFO shot down over Mount Wilson Ranch. Let's just get in here. We're going to see if we could find what I've been planning on trying to find, which is not this guy. This guy looks like, isn't that guy the same guy who was, he's been in a lot of movies, it looks like to me. Look at this. Oh, look, aliens are, real. Talk to my Michelle. Yeah, we know. This is the UFO. Is this the one? No, this is... What the freak is that, though? What the heck is that? Joanne, what is that? I don't know. Can we find the one that looks a little too real to... And this was a little creepy. Did you guys see this? Look at... Watch this thing walk by, guys. You'd be like, what the is this? Look at that. Look at this. I think that's just a kid that's like being a goofball, don't you think? Let's watch that again. Is this a goofball kid? Look, that's a goofball kid, just like, sticking out his hiney butt. I mean, you know what I mean? Pushing out his hiney butt. Can we put this on? Where's the one that's like, oh. This is the one. All right, guys. This is
I work hard and I want my money to work hard too.
I want my money
so
to work hard for
card.
you, but mother.
I'm
singing your favorite soup, yeah.
Got it.
Kevin, grab a freaking stick.
How do you cash
You
that?
know.
Chase, make more.
What are you talking about over your... All right, here we go, guys. We're watching this together.
Okay, we're recording. State on origin.
I might get in trouble for playing this, though. I don't know.
Okay, yesterday you told us you traveled, and I quote, thousands of light years to get here. Yes. Tell us the truth.
I want to see if I can get to this part so I don't get in trouble. I'm not sure.
Moving on. Okay, so why do we destroy ourselves with nuclear war?
There we go.
Can you be more specific, please? Okay, one last thing. What about morality? What are you basing your morality on? I see. Okay, that's it. Thank you. Then how do you know English? Answer me. If you don't answer, I'll administer another round of Scorpio.
What's scopal mean? Let's check this out. What does scopal mean? Can we figure out what scopal mean is, Joanne? Joanne! What are you doing back there? Not freaking doing anything but sleeping. Scopal. Oh. Okay. Scopal mean. What is it? It's used to present nausea. Scopal mean. Scopal mean. Let's see if there's. Scopal mean. See, that's why you have to wonder. You have to find when they're saying stuff like this, like what's real, if you could hear.
Now, how do you speak English? Collapses. Do you understand? Now, how do you...
Hold on.
If you don't answer, I'll administer another round of Scorpio.
Scopal mean. Scopal mean. Scopolamine. A constituent of henbane, scopolamine was known to produce a sedation and drowsiness, confusion and disorientation, and coordination and amnesia. Whoa. That's on the CIA's government website. Hello. Truth, Drugs, and Interrogation. This is 1993. The search for effective aids in interrogation is probably as old as man's need to obtain information from an uncooperative source and as persistent as his impatience to shortcut any tortuous path. In the annals of police investigation, physical coercion has at times been substituted for a painstaking, time-consuming inquiry. Can we get to what we have to say over here, Joanne? Scopolamine. Guys! Truth serum? This is on CIA's website. Woo! That freaking thing may be real. For them to use a term like scopolamine. You know? And he's talking about the nuclear war right now because of freaking craphead McGee over there. Early in the century, physicians began to employ scopolamine along with morphine and chloroform to induce the state of twilight sleep during childbirth. A constituent of henbane, scopolamine was known to produce sedation and drowsiness, confusion and disorientation, incoordination and amnesia for events experienced during intoxication. Yet physicians noted that women in twilight sleep answered questions accurately and often volunteered exceedingly candid remarks. In 1922, it occurred to Robert House, a Dallas, Texas obstetrician, that a similar technique might be employed in the interrogation of suspected criminals. And he arranged to interview under scopolamine 2 prisoners in the Dallas County Jail whose guilt seemed clearly confirmed. Under the drug, both men denied the charges on which they were held, and both, upon trial, were found not guilty. Enthusiastic at this success, House concluded that a patient under an influence of... Wait, hold on a second. Under the drug, both men denied the charges on which they were held. Jail whose guilt seemed preferred. Under the drug, both men denied the charges of which both were held, and both men were found not guilty. I don't know. House concluded that the patient under the influence of scopolamine cannot create a lie and there is no power to think or reason. His experiment and this conclusion attracted wide attention, and the idea of a truth drug was thus launched upon the public consciousness. The phrase truth serum is believed to have appeared first in news report of House's experiment in the Los Angeles Record. Sometime in 1922, House resisted the term for a while, but eventually came to employ it regularly himself. He published some 11 articles on scopolamine in the years 1921 to 1929, with a noticeable increase of polemical zeal as time went on. What had begun as something of a scientific statement turned into finally a dedicated crusade by the father of truth serum on behalf of his offspring, whereas he grossly indulgent of his wayward, so what the freak, is it real? Only a handful of cases in which scopolamine was used for police interrogation came to public notice. Let's see. Hold on. Because of the number of undesirable side effects, scopolamine was shortly disqualified as a truth drug. I'm sure they used it for this freaking case, though. Anyway, guys, that's some crazy stuff right there. You know what I mean? Like, we're here, we're doing it, and all of a sudden scopolamine gets popped in there, in the scene. And now all of a sudden, I'm wondering what scopolamine is. You know, Joanne, if I can get some scopolamine for you, so you could tell us why you have the wheeze. You keep telling us that it's a birth defect. I want to scopolamine that one, you know? Is it really? Is it really, Joanne? Joanne, where'd you get the wheeze from? Must be from birth, right? Could be something else. You know, I want to do a scopolamine test with you, Joanne. See how you do. If you pass. Oh, goodness, guys. You know, sometimes, you know, you're in the middle of it. There's some crazy stuff if you go on that CIA website that they've released. Hold on, I'm on that. I don't like doing that because I don't have my VPN on right now. I had it on. I love Ryushin. He's awesome. I haven't seen him in a while. I'd love to have him back on. You know, talk about what's going on out there in this crazy world, especially with all these new sightings / like, we took him down. Yeah, okay. You know, that's just funny to me. You took him down. What are you talking about? You took him down. Oh, goodness. You'd be like, I'm trying to down at the wall. Oh, goodness, you know. I fear if we ever actually have to face something from a different galaxy or whatever that's millions of years, thousands of years, hundreds of years more advanced than us. It doesn't end well when those things happen. And you start saying, like, why are all these things, you know, why are we seeing all these different ships we have for many years? Is it just that they've been doing recon and one day they're all coming? Take over? Some crazy stuff going on in this world right now, right, guys? Oh, goodness. You just never know. That is crazy. Scopolamine. And I'm just thinking, like, that seems like that could be a real thing. Why does it... Hold on a minute. Let me ask you guys. This is so crazy. I never get a yellow. I got a yellow because it's a celebrity rap battle. You know, I freaking hate YouTube. It's just a bunch of horse crap. You know what I mean? You're in the middle of it, and all they want to do is mess with you. Oh, goodness. So, guys, tomorrow, let's see. Tomorrow is a pretty crazy day, isn't it? What's tomorrow? I don't know what's tomorrow. I gotta get some strings so we could play some music. You know what I mean? I gotta do that. And I gotta finish up that version of the rap song, but with all the lyrics at the bottom of the screen for you. I got so many other pieces of content I'm working on for you, plus songs, of course. And this is all doing this just for the love of creating content for you guys. But I sell real estate during the day, so make sure you keep me in mind whenever you need to buy or sell something, no matter where it is. It could be in Connecticut, New York, or anywhere in the United States, and I can find you an awesome agent if it's not where I am. If it's sort of where I am, I'd love to work with some of these amazing people that join us here. So, tomorrow, I'm going to call this one short today. I'm tired, and I got an early morning. I've had early mornings every day, and we're here pretty late, so I'm going to try to get a little rest tonight. That crazy alien thing, though, I'll tell you, that's something right there. There's really something there. Where are we? Here we go. So, fam and friends, let's see who's kicking it with me over here. Joanne, why don't I see? It doesn't show me anything. Weezer. No, the band is great. You're terrible. She goes, "Hi, thank you." No, we're not talking about you. We don't like you. But you're not real,
Hey.
so. Yes, you are. That's right. We're bringing her into existence. What is going on over here? Who's kicking it with me over here? Woo! Oh, kill it and grill it. Pamela Swan, Renee Woods, S. Coop, Random Frog, Tim Jones, my brother, Trish, Killian, and of course, Virginia. You guys are amazing. Can't wait tomorrow we do it all over again. And I hope to have that Sensei Round-Eye bit for you. So make sure you're tuning in. And we will potentially film some more and make a full movie of Sensei Round-Eye. The most offensive sensei out there. Bruce Lee? 1-inch punch. Oh, goodness. Until tomorrow. It's Mark Pires. You got to go away. And we're doing it 1,507 days in a row. See you tomorrow. Love you guys. You got to go away. You got